Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with more Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. In the previous video, we started off on the adventure, and I'm excited for this because I'm just super excited. So, this isn't like, you know, in sometimes where I record a part and then, you know, take a little like 10-second break and then start the next one. No, this is like I took a flow on Blake. I did that. I actually went to work. I'm actually back from work now, so it's like in the middle of the night. Not really the middle of the night, but it's like it's like 11 p.m. So I figured, yeah, you know, I wanted to keep playing more of this because I'm learning more. So these quests up there, even the ones that like defeat a certain amount of enemies and such like that, those are, I guess, are technically part of the quest. I kind of wish they structured that a little bit better than, you know, that. But also another thing is you can't replay quest. At least it looks like you can't, because the reason why I'm also recording is because that next quest is a story quest. Like, you'll actually see a cutscene. So I might have done a few quests that didn't have any cutscenes in it, so that's why I'm like, oh shit. So I probably should stop doing that because there could be cutscenes after the fights, like they do that in Union Cross. But unlike Union Cross, I can't replay it. So yeah, off screen, like I said, I learned more about this, and it's somewhat of grinding. I think that's a lot of people's complaints so far, is like the way it's grindy, and I can get that in a way. So yeah, so off screen, I'm at level 11 now, because I'll be honest, because all these cards actually have abilities on them too. So mini is a cure. This is something that I didn't learn. This is something I learned while I was just like, oh shit, that's I'm granted, I think it says it on the cards down there when you're flicking, but I think I'm not even paying attention. I'm like, oh, color, flick, 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 color, flick, flick, flick. I've been doing like that. So yeah, so you're probably wondering how I got all these cards, because I got those draw tickets. And how I got those draw tickets were because I was curious about the premium weekly mission thing here. I was curious, so I bought the premium thing on Union Cross, and I was like, is that going to affect this? And it does. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe everything was like, yeah, I think just defeat enemies was their thing. So yeah, defeat 550 enemies in the span of the whole week, and I obviously did that. So I was able to get 10 at some point. I believe, yeah. Did I get any from this one? No. Where did I get the rest of the draw tickets from? Maybe the draw tickets were rewards for something else, because I was able to do a 10 pull, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 13 right there. But then where did I get these other two? Maybe I got them from other missions too. I can't remember. But I digress. Yeah, so I honestly, I like this. You can easily, especially with, I guess Erd is also like, I guess, broken somewhat. Just have Erd and have Mini, and you're like basically can be one shot and everything when you do the not one shot, but you'll be fine if you do the world battle ranks thing. So but yeah, no, I'm super excited for this. I don't know how many more missions there are in this episode. I'm guessing that's not too long, because people have already finished it and they're like, oh shit, was not expecting that. So I'm like, okay, I need to see this now. So how about we continue on? And I think I already mentioned this, but it looks like you can't get any more, like you can't replay quests, which I think is kind of sad in a way. So okay, let's continue. Notice anything weird? Yep. Where is everyone? Maybe no one ever lived here. I doubt it. Look at the buildings. Maybe living beings are restored last. So this world isn't complete yet. I like that. I love that. Like, I think they also somewhat touched it. I think they touched this more so in Dream Drop Distance, kind of, in a way where it's like worlds flow on a different time than all the other ones. Okay? Like, one world flows on a different time than this other world. And now I guess they're also like, hey, residents aren't here because I guess the world's not fully complete yet. But then again, that doesn't... So that'll explain it for Union Cross and Dark Road here. And maybe a little... Nah, it doesn't really explain it much for Kingdom Hearts, but like... I think it's just kind of an excuse someone to be like, here's why it's so barren. But at the same time, I think it's pretty cool in a way that they do something like that, so I think it's cool. Were there monsters in the world you came from? So when a world is rebuilt, the residents are the final step. Till then, monsters roam as free as can be. Are they the Heartless the Master told us about? That's a good bet. There are 2 types of Heartless, right? Emblem and Pureblood Heartless. Okay, but the Emblem Heartless existed in future worlds projected by the Book of Prophecies a long time ago. Okay, so Odin taught them about this. Now here's another thing. Who is Odin's master? Like maybe Odin, or Odin could have been Lushu beforehand or something like that. Because again, Lushu, you have Lushu, and then you have all the other Keyblade wielders that became part of the Dandelions, and then you have the new Union leaders, and of course you have Ventus. Ventus is always the one that's like, he's the constant like, where does it all tie up type thing. So curious of how this all going to work out. But I guess they know about the Book of Prophecies and about the whole, hey, we're going to the future. You guys are going into a future projected by the Book of Prophecies. You're not actually going to the world. So why are they here? Good point. Maybe it's a clue. Do you think the Heartless attacked the missing students? Possibly. But these Heartless weren't that strong. Maybe not the ones we fought. Now I'm really worried about the others. Let's try to gather more information. We'll head back once we find something. I'm actually quite curious of how many episodes they're going to have in this. So yeah, so... Alright, I moved it to tap. So like, see, right there. So, oh. I mean, it's already a win because I'm a bit, like I said, I'm already powerful. So now there you see I cured. Now I'm going to do the sliding dash. Well, I would have done the sliding dash if the thing popped up. So I'm going to do a fire. So, oh yeah, and then Goofy protects, so... Damn it, I didn't hit the thing first. But yeah, you gotta have them first. So yeah, see there, protect. I like the combat of this. I kind of wish everything else was kind of structured a little differently so far. But I like the combat for it. That was weird. Lost audio for a second there. Hold on, I think I'm having issues again. Son of a bitch, why do I keep doing this? There we go. Just move some things to the side here. I think my phone's having an issue. I don't think any of the stuff that, like, you know, connects to it, like the, you know, when you're charging it, if you move it just slightly, a little bit, it gets disconnected. So I think my phone's having that issue for whatever dumb fucking reason. Alright, oh, I completed a mission. What did I complete? I completed quest 8. See, this is why I think there's probably like only 14 quests, because it's like all the way there. But then again, you never know. Also, I don't think I'm ever going to waste my jewels here. Because to me, it doesn't seem worth it in a way. I think maybe I did... I mean, I did that one draw here, but it looks like I can I only do this once? I don't know. So I did that once, and that's actually how I got what did I get from... Oh yeah, I got the cards from that. Or did I get the card from this? I can't remember, but I don't think I'm ever... Oh, I guess red means I can't do it. I don't think I'm ever going to waste my jewels in here. And of course, you have items here. I never pointed this out, but some stuff can only be bought with those shop points, which I don't know how you get those yet. I actually would much like to have these cards. I think those cards are pretty cool, but you can't get them by jewels. You can only get them by shop points. I kind of hope that they do something similar to this with Union Cross, like some of the old cards or the old slots or whatever you want to call them. The old medals that sometimes are like either super hard to get now or whatever. I hope they do that in the future, because there are a lot that I would love to get. So And yeah, you get the fire one too, so I want to show off the Mickey one, but I need to, first of all, I need to get him again. I think the TS and the Walk one are both sliding dash, aren't they? Yeah, they're both sliding dash. I like this. I like this a lot. And when there's, like right here, defeat 50 enemies in Agrabah. This is, I think this is where people have their complaint about. Considering you, so you just basically do world battle, and here I'm just going to put the auto on. And I'll just talk to you guys for a little bit. So you do that, and you know, I can have this, hell, I had this on, like afterwards, once I like learned about like, oh shit, doing like everything. I had it on auto, and I beat 600 enemies. Like, in, I don't know how long it took. It took quite a while, though, but, I was just like, fuck it. Put that on. So, if I ever really wanted to just, like, fucking grind it out, I put this on. Actually, I probably couldn't do it overnight because I'm sure, similarly to Union Cross, it has a set time, you could say, like, oh, as soon as you get past this date, the clock resets type thing. So, also, I guess Erd is also our healer. I think I don't know if I mentioned that, but I had a feeling that like she would be a healer type when I was like, when they were going around like, oh, pick your other character and such. So, I don't know. I was, in all honesty, it was a choice between either her or Vor. Because I'm like, yeah, let's have a dynamic. 2 guys and 1 girl, even though, like, whatever, it's not a big deal. But, like, I was really curious. I'm still curious about all these guys for whatever reason. Granted, we're probably not going to learn much about them, considering we only know 2 of these guys that come out in the future. But, yeah, who knows? It's good to have a keep an open mind. There you go. And then you saw Mickey's moves right there. So I know they mentioned this before, so that yellow gauge, I thought for some dumb reason that yellow gauge was my deck or whatever, but no, I don't know. I'm trying to think what actually causes it to rise. Does it cause it to rise when I have like 3 cards of the same suite or something? Or is it always rising? It looks like it always rises, so when that gets to the top, that's in the bonus time, and I believe everything always does 2 times damage, so, like, no matter the combination, which I think is pretty cool. And I thought at some point it'd be like, oh, this does all... Like, if you had... I think it'd be cool. I wish it would stop when it's, you know, when you're on the transition to another screen. Alright, we're about halfway there. But I think it's... I think it would be pretty cool if they were like, oh, no, you get extra... It's a ×3 if they're all the same color type thing. I think that would be cool. But I saw that that was not the case. Not only during this, but during the other thing too. So, but yeah, how are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys playing Dark Road? Again, like I said, I enjoy it, and even when I'm not doing it on auto, granted, the only time I'll probably not do it on auto is when I'm playing it for you guys. But for something like this, when it's like defeat enemies as a thing, that's probably the time I'll have it on auto. But I can kind of see why people could have some complaints about this. I believe it should have some work on. And there's really nothing much else you can do outside. And granted, Union Cross was like this too, or back, it was called Unchained Key. You couldn't really do much besides the story quest, and then, alright, you're done with the story quest. What else can you do? Well, nothing. Actually, how you used to fight raid bosses was after a specific number of times you did a quest, a raid boss would appear. Now they just have a specific, alright, you have the hard, or you have the easy, medium, and advanced raid boss. Pick which one, do one of those quests, and bada beam, he'll show up right away. I like how they do that. As a matter of fact, this is something I plan to do. Actually, I plan to do this. I've planned to do this for a while now. I just haven't really come up with it, and that's basically a whole, hey, people might start playing Union Cross right now. I'm going to explain to them what they can do and how they can do it type thing. So that's something I was like, you know, here's basically a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross for beginners. If you guys have seen the Super Buns stuff, but I wouldn't call it that because I don't want to, obviously, but it'd be something similar to that in a way. Obviously, it would not be structured the same way as Buns does it, or how such that Buns does it, but for lack of a better name, that is what I would call it. Is here is some helpful tips, tricks, and cheats. Not really cheats. Helpful tips, tricks, and more for you if you are starting to play Union Cross. And hell, even now with Dark Road coming out, it could be even more pertinent because the only way you can get this is by getting Union Cross. And I guess the good news is, like, people are saying, like, man, this is kind of shitty. And, like, for me, it's not that bad. I honestly, like I said, I enjoy it because I think it's fun. Granted, I haven't gotten too far into the story yet. I'll take care of this one last enemy, and then I will get out of here because we are done. We've beaten 52 enemies, so I just want to make sure because... Okay, so number 10. Ooh, a fat body. Damn, that's not my body. Oh, okay, I probably should not have done fire. I think level 9. Back. Not want to be sure. I do not want to lose here, I meant. Ah, clear. Yay! Tamed 100 BP. See? See what? I told you there were stronger Heartless around. What? You call that strong? Yeah, I do. But we handled them just fine. We did. But the missing wielders were all on their own. Gotta rain on Ericus Parade every time. What would you do? If what? If you were alone and came across those monsters. Run, fight. Exactly. Some would run and some would fight. So even if they were alone when they encountered some of these Heartless, I doubt that these monsters are the reason why they all disappeared. Good point. But what if there are even stronger monsters out there? Ones you can't run from. Come on, seriously? You never know. Then I'd run faster than I ever had before. Of course you would. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, now I got defeat 50 in Wonderland, huh? Oh, well. Well, I'll just turn on auto. So yeah, no, it's fun. I think the album was just basically showing off that I beaten the Fat Body or Fat Bandit. Actually, there's a I don't know if you guys caught this because I never really pointed out during the first part. It was like, hey, here's like, you know, basically a bestiary / compendium type thing. Well, you got a bestiary with the Heartless, and then you have a compendium with all the cards, which is only like 31 or 37. I'm sure that will probably increase with every chapter. Which would make sense, I suppose. But when you get a card or an enemy, let's talk about the enemies first. So you beat an enemy, you know, it's automatically in there. Then you get a little boost. It's like, oh, plus 1 HP, plus 1 defense, plus 1 attack, or something like that. And then the next one, I believe, is 10. And then the third one is 100. And then the last one is 1,000. So you have to beat a lot of parts. And granted, there's only one every time. And again, I believe this is how it was like with Key when it was first the browser game. This was how it was set up, was as kind of like a one-on-one type thing all around. Similarly, especially, I know for sure it was like card-based type thing. I know for sure you didn't have to flick them or tap them. Well, I guess you had to tap them because that's how you do it on the browser. I really still wish that they brought that game over. Just to, like, I would be so curious as to how it would play. Is that... I can't remember if you need a subscription for that or not. Or was that just a whole flat out... you just need to do this type thing or whatever. I honestly can't remember if it was a subscription or like a free-to-play browser. I think it was a free-to-play browser. Probably with in-app purchases similar to Union Cross here and Dark Road now. But yeah. Again, I said this before. I can see why people are probably upset with Dark Road. Well, I don't think upset's the right word. This is exactly what they said it was going to be. Maybe to some extent, maybe not as much as what they said. But again, right now I'm happy with it, and I think that's all that matters. Because I'll say this: it's the same with Last of Us 2. If you are enjoying playing the game, good on you. Me personally, unfortunately, I was spoiled by all the leaks and such, and I was like, well, fine, whatever. Like it was something that never really. With Last of Us, I was like, okay, it got delayed. Okay, that's fine. But then during the delay, I was like, oh shit, there's the leak, and it was right there, no warning whatsoever. You know, it's just right there. There it is on my Twitter feed. I'm like, motherfucker. It was something I expected, and then at this point, I'm like, well, I don't care anymore, type thing about the story, so I might as well see what all happens. And I saw the story bits, like, granted, maybe it all plays out pretty good, but from what I'm read, I'm like, I don't think I'd be happy with this at all. So, for me personally, I'm not gonna get The Last of Us 2, at least anytime soon. I might, maybe. Hell, if it ends up being a free-to-play game for PlayStation Plus, like next year or something like that, then I'll get it. But I don't think I'm going to get it anytime soon. And that's kind of a shame, because I loved the first one. I think the first one was a really good game. Like, I think that was the first game that I ever got, like, the special edition / collector's edition thing for. It was either that or Saints Row the Third. Or not the third, the fourth. Saints Row 4. Whichever one of those came out first is when I got. But I believe it was like something along. I mean, no, I got the. Oh, actually no, because when did Last of Us? I think Last of Us came out in 2011, right? No, not 11. 20. Because they said like 7 years ago, so 2013 then. So. Yeah, and Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS came out a year prior, and I got the collector's edition for that, so. But I mean, you can't really compare a 3DS collector's edition to like a PlayStation 3's collector's edition. Wait, did I say that PlayStation 3 both times? You can't compare a PlayStation 3's collector's edition to a 3DS's collector's edition, so yeah, I'm and it was really good too. Like honestly, like whenever I go home again, I should get that collector's edition because it had a good art book. I love the art book for The Last of Us there. And that's probably another thing. Like, I've been watching Jacksepticeye playing it. I watched Nico B do a live stream of it. I didn't watch it all, but I've watched people play it. And in my mind, I'm like, it looks good. The gameplay looks similar to how Last of Us was. And granted, that wasn't my favorite thing about The Last of Us. I love the story about The Last of Us. I think it really worked out well for everything in The Last of Us. It worked out well. And I've said this before too. If they planned to, I said this before they even announced a Last of Us Part 2. And I know the thing's done, but I want to just do that. I said this before they even announced The Last of Us 2. If they were going to make a Last of Us 2, they should not have it focus on Ellie and Joel. They should have it focus on other characters, like, I don't know, like the other characters that, like, it could be events afterwards. Like, if I remember correctly, the first trailer for Last of Us 2, I can't remember if it was the one with Ellie playing a guitar or something like that. That might have been the first trailer, or the trailer before, or I think the next trailer then showed a new character, and I was like, oh, I think that'd be great if they followed along the that character instead of, you know, following along Ellie and Joel again. But I digress. But again, if you are enjoying The Last of Us 2 in any shape or form, good for you. Like, good for you for not, like, letting people tell you how to enjoy the game that, like, you either waited a while for or whatever. But, like, I'm glad, like, enjoy it. But for me personally, I don't think I could get to it. Hell, I would play it, but I don't think I want to buy it is my thing. It's like, I don't want to buy it. That's why I said like I would definitely get it if it was free for PlayStation Plus. Ah, damn it, I fucked that up. But that's what I would do is I would do that. So if it comes free for PlayStation Plus or whatever, I would definitely play it then. But for now, it's not a major thing. Oh god, I gotta defeat 100 enemies in Agrabah. So I don't know, what mission is this on? I don't know, this takes a while. So these kind of missions, and god, like, I guess, yeah, this is the point right here, especially for someone like me who's recording this playthrough of it. It becomes a bit of a grind, because it's like, wow, I have to sit here for like, god, how long does it take to beat 100 enemies? I don't know. Let's you know, I'll reset, or I won't reset the clock. I'll watch the clock on my timer here when we get to 10. As soon as I see next battle, that I'll be like, all right, that's when it starts, type thing, and then I'll watch the time, and then I'll see how long it takes to defeat 10 enemies. And granted, it varies by Heartless, like you see right there. That this one's a level 8. We could face like 2 level 10s in a row or something like that. So that's also another factor. All right, 2633. 2633, but like I said, we're facing another level 10, so 2633. It'll take like 2 minutes to defeat 10 enemies. I don't know. I mean, granted, this is already going kind of fast, I'd say, but if I would like it, I think they should also implement another fast thing like they did for Union Cross. Basically, do like a speed, like, okay, here you go, you get 3 speeds type things. You have your normal speed, your fast speed, and your fastest speed type thing. So, okay, we're coming up to almost a minute, and we just beaten 7 enemies. But again, it's probably gonna vary because of the layout of my cards that I get first, and then what the level is too. So, all right, it took a little less than a minute. That ended at like 27:31. So it took like 58 seconds to beat 10 enemies. But again, I think that's more of a whole. That's more of a standard of what Heartless. Like, see, here's a level 3, but we could be facing like 10, like 3 level 5s in a row, or level 10s in a row, or something like that. So it wouldn't go that fast. Like, see, I think we just fought like 3 level 3s in a row, and then here's a level 5, and he's dead right now because of that. I think we also get a boost too because of our bonus, and then of course we heal, so we're not attacking. So, and now look right here. We're actually approaching the next minute, and we're not even. Oh, actually, we'll beat this in less than a minute. Actually, we'll probably beat it in less. Nah, it's not going to be less than 50. That ended at 28:27. So that's even 3 more seconds. Lower, I believe, because yeah, 31. Yeah, so that's actually 4 more seconds. So, but that also counts bonus time, because the bonus time. So the bonus time also gave us more attack power and such. So there's a lot of factors that go into this. You can't really necessarily say like, oh, you'll be able to beat. Here's a level 1. It's dead right away. You'll be able to beat 10 enemies in under a minute. When you get better cards, probably that could be the case. But for right now, especially if you start and you didn't get those draw tickets like I did, and that was out of pure curiosity too. Like, I was like, okay, let me buy the thing in Union Cross, the weekly whatever it is. Let me buy that, and does it affect Dark Road? And it does, and it should. In all honesty, I'm glad that it does work that way, because it should work that way. It'd be shitty if they're like, oh no, you only bought the 15-minute one or $15 one for Union Cross. Well, it only works for Union Cross. It doesn't work for Dark Road. I mean, you would think with all the settings, like they said, your audio settings work with. If you have your audio settings specifically in something in Union Cross, they are the same in Dark Road, or the same with like your jewels. Your jewels from Union Cross and Dark Road are the same. So it makes perfect sense that they do that. I'm still curious, like, I actually kept the time of like when I started this, because like we're almost halfway through. But I can definitely see why this is a big complaint for everyone right here. I don't know how long I'll do this for. You know, I'll probably finish this. See, we're halfway through. We're halfway through, and it takes like a minute to do 10, so that's in 5 more minutes. So let's just say at like 35, 40 something, we'll be done. Or it'll probably be less than that if, you know, if it's like less than a minute. It's like say like 58 seconds every time or something like that. 53, or not 53, 50, 57, 58 seconds. Or even with the bonus time now, it goes by faster. So again, all these factors factor into the whole how fast can you do this type thing. So I think it'd be fine if they did implement a I think it'd be cool if they did implement a whole speed thing, like here's speed 1 is your normal speed, speed 2 is a little faster, speed 3 is extreme fast, not extreme fast, but you know what I mean, like they do with Union Cross. And then, you know, it's a whole randomized level of Heartless 2 is, oh, it's a level, and then, yeah, here's level 6, the next one's probably a level 1 Shadow, so, or it's a level 7. Oh, wait, are we actually going up? Is the next one? Okay, are they actually going up? Is it not random? I thought the enemy theme was random. Maybe it's not. Maybe. No, see, then we fight 2 level 8s in a row here. And they're doing jack shit to me too, so I should actually see if I can level up after I do this. Okay, now we're facing a level 9. I don't think we go any higher than a 10. I think we face like 1 level 10. Yeah, which seems to be the Power Wild every single time. I also don't understand how long those debuffs and buffs stand for. Do they? Yeah, now we're back at Shadow. And then I think we'll face 3 of these things. We'll face a yellow Opera, and then a red Nocturne, and then a blue I forgot what that's called. A blue Rhapsody. So I guess the next one's not going to be like we skipped level 2 and we'll probably skip level 4. So okay, so that makes sense. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, are we facing 10 enemies every single time? That's so weird. We didn't start with the Shadow. I feel like we should have started with the Shadow. You face the Shadow, then you face the 3 flying magicians, then the Soldier at level 5, then the Possessor, then the Eggshell at 7, then the Bandit at 8, and then the Firecracker thing at 9, the Sparkler, and then the Power Wild at 10. So I guess it's not random, but I guess it's a random of which one you start with. Oh, wait, and then I forgot the Aeroplane. So yeah, we have the Aeroplane, so that's 11. So we're facing 11 Heartless. That makes it even less sense, because I guess I somewhat understood, like, the whole, oh, you know, like, because, you start with a level 1 Shadow here. So here's a level 1 Shadow. Then it's a level 3, Yellow Opera, which, okay, we skipped the level 1, or we skipped level 2. This is technically level 2. Then we face a level 3 Red Nocturne. Okay, well, we skipped this is the 3rd. And then here's a Blue Rhapsody level 3, but the next one's not going to be a level 4. The next one's a level 5 Soldier. So, and then the next one's a level 6 Possessor. And then it's going to be the 7 Eggshell, the Chomper Egg. And then you face the Bandit, who's 8, and then the Sparkler, who should be 9, but then no, you face an Aeroplane that's level 9, and then the Power level that's a 10. So I don't get it. It's so confusing that way, but I don't know. Well, we're getting there. We got 15 more left, so 15 out of 11. Well, now it's 14 out of 11 Heartless. Just trying to think of the cycle of 11. So now we'll start the new cycle of 11 here after this. So we have to complete the cycle 2 more times. And then just face 1 more enemy. So we'll end on the Shadow. The Shadow will be the last one. Yeah, we're now at 35, so with 10 more enemies left, so I don't think we'll be... I think it took a little over a minute to do this, but we'll see. So, it took more than 5 minutes to get halfway through 50, so... You know, my whole, like, it takes a minute or less than a minute to get through 10 enemies, so... Alright, possessed with a chomper egg. Then the next one is the bandit. And it's the sparkler. Wait, was my math wrong? No, that's right. That's been right, because the next one, when we beat the Power Wild, that'll be 99. Then yeah, the Heartless is the last one, so that'll be number 100 for me. So I guess, like, yeah, this grinding thing is you know what? I'll just keep going until bonus time is done, because I feel like it's a waste. I definitely see why people are complaining about the grind. The grind is definitely real in this. It's a free-to-play game. I say that, and there's no reason for you to put money into this at all. Especially since it's like you're not going up against anyone. This is like, you're not even going up against yourself in a way. This is all on you in a way. So, I don't know. I definitely say give it a try, at least. I'd say give it a try, at least. Oh, man, we're not even close to leveling up. Oh, defeat 100 Power Wilds, at least. See, and like this thing's like only 51 enemies. There's definitely going to be more of those too. Oh yeah, I was able to. I did the I always forget about that. I did the event for this right here, the VIP thing. Which is basically, I think you get like 1,000 BP every time you complete this. So I'm not doing well in the winning streak, and I can't do the feat of strength yet because you have to be like I don't know how long, but. Anyway, let's keep going until the next thing happens, so... Oh, well, that was a mistake, but that's fine. I think Heartless do have weaknesses if you click on their... If you click on their thing, they do say that they have weaknesses. So there is like a weakness type thing to it, but obviously you need to get better stuff, so. Alright. Like I said, I'll probably keep going until they say the next thing, so. Or depending on how much that is. If it's 100 in... If it's 100 in fucking Wonderland, I'll probably for sure stop. Because I don't think I can handle going through 100 again. No, again, I don't mind this at all. I think it's fun as hell. To an extent. But like at the same time, it's like you gotta know the limits of people. But no, I say this is fun. This definitely has its moments, I'd say. All right, here's number 14, which was the last thing in the... Oh, hey, there's everyone. So I guess that was the last one. You're back already. You're back already? We just got here. And you got scared and ran, huh? That's your MO. I like these guys. I'm glad everyone's okay. We ran into Heartless. So did we. But no sign of any actual people. Same here. Were the Heartless strong? Yeah. I hate to say it, but I'm not sure even an upperclassman could have taken them on alone. What now? Should we report our findings to the Master? No way. Huh? I agree, let's not. So what do we do? This mission is pretty dangerous, you know. We're Keyblade wielders, right? We see a Heartless, we take it down. We can't just run when things get rough. The master taught us all about them Heartless, and how much of a threat they pose. The students who went missing knew that they might face it and undoubtedly prepared for it. So what about us? Can't we do the same? Don't we have the same determination and drive? We do, and you're right. But if any of you feel like you're in real danger, run. Don't turn around. Don't wait for the others. Run like the wind. Ericus. It's so weird knowing that knowing how Ericus becomes in the future. Let's try to find a solid lead this time. Should we change groups? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'll actually have... You know what? I'll have Vor on. I want to have Vor. I was like, Vor was someone I'd be curious about too. Alright, round 2. Just so I know, you weren't joking about running from danger, right? Come on, Vor. Running away is what Ericus does best. Be safe. We'll meet back here soon. I love their armor. Oh, hi there. Oh, now we're in Wonderland, huh? If anything, if these become too long, I could probably do what I do and just split them. Is there a way that you could... Yeah, I'm actually quite curious. Nope, okay, you cannot. I was curious if you could, go back. Be like, no, I didn't want this card, I want that card. Type thing. Oh, I'm glad I didn't now. Damn it, should use the green. Looks like 4 is a booster. I guess that was what her thing said, right? I like her. Oh, I unlocked the 2 rank, huh? Gotta defeat 100 enemies. So I'm just curious to see what this does. Okay, so we face a level. So now I guess it just goes up to 20 now, huh? I just want to see the loop. I want to see the loop once. It takes a while too. Especially like... So my guess is it's 11, 13, 13, 13. 16, 17, and... No, it'd be 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 9, 29... No, fuck me, I was right. I wonder what the ranks all are. Like, how many stars? I mean, do they only go up to 3 stars? Is there a 4-star rank or what? We're still facing the same enemies, though. Is it going to change from power outs to be a large body? That'd be good. Definitely need to heal. Of course, got the mini as soon as it's gone away, so... Oh no, I'm paralyzed. So, paralyzed, I can't use one of the cards, which sucks. It's unfortunate that I can't tap, because this is an auto thing, so me tapping doesn't do much. Ooh, I just lucked out on that. I think he attacked me as soon as I healed, so... Yeah, the 2 rank one is definitely no piece of cake. Yeah, see? Granted, I could use those auto charms, but I don't think I want to. Should be able to level. Yeah, it should be at level 12 now. So. Complete quest number 14. I did that. Did I not? Oh no, this is quest number 14. Oh. Well then. Well, I don't think I see anything else I can really do. Did they change events or anything like that? Nope. Damn, I got another. Oh no, that's just how many times. So you can do these 10 times, but do you even get 10 keys? I don't think I want to do that daily. Missions, yeah. So let's see. Get to level 16 because I guess you start at level 1, and then complete quest 14. Get to level 21. Defeat 5,000 enemies. I'm almost be halfway there. And that's a weekly thing. The reason why I'm also kind of want to leave it on because defeating 20,000 enemies in 8 days. They should really have extended this. There's no way in hell you can do that, but you get a lot of BP. So, do you just get BP over time? It seems like you do. I think they do that. And these are just special events. Will complete shit. So. Isn't there one about defeating a large body? Defeat 10 shadows, defeat 10 soldiers, defeat 10 aeroplanes. Oh, I gotta defeat 10 fat bandits, yeah. So. Yeah. Again, I'm enjoying this game, so but I'll probably defeat the 100 enemies on my own. Hell, I'll probably do that as soon as I'm done here. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked the video, please give the like button a click. Comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know. Are you guys kind of like just like you enjoy this, but the grind is so real? I can kind of get that. So yeah, I wonder how many quests there are, or if there's any left. I wonder. So yeah. I mean, granted, let's say after I complete this quest, then the next quest is like the last thing. I'll probably just, ramble on and do some story, or just, I'll find a way to fill in that time. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, and as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time.